What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
158.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
318.
Rodgers from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here, Mike. 158. Hey, 88.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Richardson throwing to start out. On the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It's textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
And center receiver left.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Complete. Oh, he lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Rodgers throwing again on 2nd. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it. And the Black Knights will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight. 19. 60 broadcast. 60. Head to 60. Head to 60. 19 Lions. Go.
Working from the gun. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Here comes the Black Knights punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 now from the 46.
258.
They toss to Warren, running right. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
319. Go to 50. 319.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Running down the left side. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Brings it in. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Once more now, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Richardson to throw again. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
18, pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and goal for Richardson. That one connects. Touchdown. The Black Knights take a 2nd quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Dante Kent with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
319.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, 4th down with Rodgers. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Rolling out to his left. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Richardson on 1st and 10. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Chased out to his right. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
The tight end in motion now.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has the touchdown. The Black Knights take the lead just before halftime.
Mexico City.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Kent on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.